Hey, my name is Loyola. I live in McKinney, Texas. I'm a director of a claims department for an insurance company. I'm getting on 3 medications in my early 40s, and I thought, you know what? If I keep it this rate, I'm not going to be around to raise my children. My parents, my mom, her birthday is November the 3rd, and she's going to be 79. And my dad is 80, and they're both in excellent health. And my mom was like, oh, I went to the gym, yesterday morning, and I was on the rowing machine for 30 minutes. And at that time, when I was thinking about a workout program, I couldn't even walk, up the street for 30 minutes, yet let's get on the rowing machine. I'm like, I'm going to let my 70-year-old mom have better fitness than me. And I thought, okay, you know what, it's time to. Diabetes is a terrible disease. It's a chronic disease. I mean, it's not, there's nothing gracious about it. You will die slowly. You may be looking at amputations or being on insulin for the rest of your life. Overweight, you're embarrassed, you don't like yourself, there's self-esteem issues, and so to really, really get to the core of some of the issues, I mean, you need to be with someone that understands that intimacy and respects that, and that's what I felt. It's just a connection you knew, and I knew I was talking to good people, and then after really reading the website, is that I knew that my faith was in line with the principles of your company, as a believer and as a Christian. I knew, okay, they understand where I'm coming from, they understand the background, and I think that it will work well together, and we did. I didn't realize how many calories I was taking in. And I didn't realize by reducing the amount of calories that I would still feel satisfied. If I was driving to a meeting, I would look at like the fast food places that were on the way, and which one was I going to select on the way back, regardless of whether I was hungry or not. I don't do that anymore. My girlfriends, instead of going to happy hour, maybe we'll go for a walk, and to realize that it's not about the wine or the food at happy hour. It's about us getting together. And I've lost 48 pounds, and I'm continuing with the weight loss. I take one pill, a day, as opposed to taking, I think I was up to 5 or 6. My blood glucose level went from, I was averaging 135 in the morning, my fasting, and now my average is about 102. Doctors prefer you to be under 110 in the morning. My resting heart rate, on the average now, it's like about 71. And I think when I started the program, it was like in the 90s. And resting, just sitting down. Who knew that it was taking that much for my body to work just to rest? So that was a big eye opener. I had to commit to myself that I'm in this for the rest of my life. That this is going to be something I have to do for the rest of my life. So once I made the change in my mind, okay, this is what I'm going to do, then, it made it simple. Not easy, but simple. I think the best thing, what you guys did is that you came out and you evaluated and you looked at your staff and what my needs were, and they just meet you where you are. And while I've never met your other trainers, I couldn't have asked for a better person than Susan. And I think that goes to the fact that, again, you get to know, the people that you work with. And so I was with the program for a year. Um, but I'm staying on it because I still have a lot of weight to lose. But based upon the tools that I received from the Leg Wellness and the support there, I feel strong enough where I can do this on my own. Don't don't be a fool. You know, Diabetes and high blood pressure, they're still out there. Your room for failure is minimal. Thing outside the fact that I just feel better. And I'm not going to say I've been an angel. So I mean, in going through this process, you've had, there's been hills and valleys, and in those valleys, you just feel bad. And then when you climb yourself out, you're like, okay, this is the way I feel. This is the way I deserve to feel.